Yo, what is up, boys and girls? My name is Smurf, and I am here to review Grand Theft Auto 5. This game is fucking awful, and we'll get to that in a second. But first things first, I want to say that I've been playing this game for 6 hours, and it's just been shit. And the gameplay in this game, I'm not gonna like cut off the different parts that I'm reviewing. I'm not gonna be like, this is this, here's a video of it. This is this, here's a video of it. No, it's just gonna be like some gameplay I got. It's pretty good. Anyways, first off, I want to say that this game is just fucking atrocious. Number one, Grand Theft Auto 4, at least Grand Theft Auto 4 had a story. You know, in this game, you do a heist or whatever, and then you play as a black guy, you take a car around, and that's about as in-depth as you get with any of those characters. I mean, you learn that one rich dude's a prick, and the black dude is, he likes to say the N-word a lot. And yeah, like that's really all I got out of the story for these two. And you don't even meet the other guy, Trevor or whatever. They were supposed to put Trevor in this game or something like that. I don't know. There was a trailer from some like redneck guy. He's not even in the game at all. The story ends right after that. It tells you to go get a haircut. And then I got my guy a haircut, and nothing has happened after that. And this game is it's just fucking awful. But yeah, I mean, like, there's just nothing redeeming about this game. I mean, Grand Theft Auto 4, there was so much more to do in this game. Like, the only things I see on my map are getting my car painted and getting a haircut. And I've gotten a haircut, like, several times so far, because it's, like, the only thing that you can really do in this game. As far as buildings and stuff go, you can get a haircut and paint your car. And the only thing I've done is I got my motorcycle painted to be blue. And I keep changing the beard on my character. I sat in the chair for like an hour changing the beard, and I guess that was pretty fun. Probably the most fun I had in this game. And, yeah. I also spent a good amount of time underwater. There's not much to do down there. I mean, like, they were saying that there was going to be a lot to do underwater. I haven't seen much. I mean, honestly, the underwater in this game is fucking awful. I haven't flown anything, because there's no planes or anything in this game, as far as I can see. I mean, I've driven around the hills for a good couple of hours. I beat the shit out of a couple of cougars and mountain lions and shit. And that's about it. That's about it as far as like the open world aspect, like the mountains and the water. That's about all you can do. Is you can swim underwater and you can go up in the mountains and run over animals with your bike. And then the city part of the game, there's nothing to do in the city. You drive around. You just drive around and, you know, occasionally get out of your car and beat the shit out of somebody and then get the cops after you, and then you drive around and then you just escape from the cops because it's fucking easy to tell in this game. Yeah. This game's awful. I mean, maybe if they put more of a story in it and there was more places you could go, but it's so far, you know, I just driven out, seen the mountains. Once you drive out of town, there's nothing to do in town except, like I said, get your hair cut and paint your car. There's no missions. I looked around for like a solid 4 minutes after I finished my one mission to see if there's any more missions, and I was like, well, that's it. You know, I think they really tricked you with the storyline trailer. I think that was all just hype. But yeah, I feel like this game is way too overhyped. There is literally no story. I think those story missions are like something you're just supposed to assume is happening in the world, but you don't actually get to play it out. Which I think was a pretty dumb choice, but I guess it got the game to sell, because you thought you were going to be playing something exciting, not something where you can go out and get your hair cut and your car painted. So anyways, all in all, the open world aspect, running over people with your car, running away from the cops afterwards, that's about all you can do in the city, and then drive up to the top of the mountains. But yeah, I give this game like a 5 out of 10. That's all I can give you. Grand Theft Auto 5 really let me down.